Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. It's me Mustafa. Welcome to my YouTube channel Blend Art Studio. In today's video, I am going to work on stroke calligraphy. How to write stroke calligraphy by using just a single brush and using medium printer ink. Before going on the main portion, I want to give you some basics how I am going to write stroke calligraphy, because this calligraphy is much different compared to cursive writing. In cursive writing, we are going round, but in stroke calligraphy we are going with lines. For example, when I am writing A, it would be somewhat like this in cursive, but in stroke calligraphy it would be just lines. Okay, so let's go on to the basics. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So now let's start the basics. So first of all, you need to have a brush, an ordinary brush, whichever you like. With this brush I written more than 50 calligraphy scripts with just stroke. Okay, so now you need printer ink in any type of bowl. After pouring, you need to dip this brush in that ink. Okay, as you can see how I am dipping now, removing some of excess ink. Now you need a cloth and wipe this on that. Okay, by this brush really I have written more than 50 manuscripts in English. For Arabic I used different brush. I'll show that later. Okay, so now let's discuss how I'm going to write stroke calligraphy. Just working with lines like this, somewhat round. This one is useful for D, and this type of round strokes for O, and this somewhat flower type portion will be useful for inner parts, inner decoration. This one is cross. Okay, so now let's somewhat letters like A. Okay, A, whichever you like, but I suggest you to first understand how I written N. So this is the letter N. For letter N I used like this S shape design. Okay, so this is the basic one, how to write N. Now working on B, letter B. This one is letter B. For letter B I also used one of the different design. Okay, point and round design. Now let's somewhat another design like which one better? A. Okay, A. For A, see what design I used. I used 4 strokes and 2 S, reverse S designs. Now go on O, letter O. For letter O I used 2 curve, not one. Okay, now we'll write 2 curve and inner design portion, that one. Okay, so let's discuss whatever design I used. 1, 2, let's give some numbers on them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so as you can see, the 6th one is two designs of 6 number I used over here, and 1, 2, 3, 4 lines I used for this. Okay, for similar for B, 1, 2, 3, 3 means 7. Okay, yes. So for B, first I will give them numbers, then after that I will discuss with you. See, fourth curve line I used over there, and this one in inner design, 5th one, and first one as the center line. First, as you can see over 3. Yes, these 3 lines. Okay, so now I will discuss how deeply about them. The 6th design is this. Okay, so let's discuss somewhat about it. Okay, wait, one of the special letter I want to show you before explaining anything about this, that is letter D. Letter D have a very good curve stroke at its bottom. Okay, so this is that stroke which I am about talking. This stroke is much different compared to that too. So this is the 3rd stroke, this one, and 3rd stroke is very different compared to first one and this 5th one. Why I like using this calligraphy? Because this calligraphy gives a very easy image how to write each and every letter. Nothing you need to do, you need to have only just stroke. till A to Z all letters I am going to write in this form by using this number of shapes. Okay guys, so the surah-Fatiha also I am going to write with this. I hope you understand how I am going to write each and every word in bold stroke calligraphy. Each letter I am going to write in bold, means capital letters. I am not going to use any of small letters. Okay, so on which big portion I am going to work is surah-Al-fatiha. I am going to write surah-Al-fatiha by using this bold stroke calligraphy. Yes guys, by using this bold stroke calligraphy I am going to write surah-Al-fatiha. This is the first surah of Quran Pak. So let's stop the talking and move on to the work. In the name of Allah, Bismillah. In the name of Allah, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, I am going to write its translation and also the translation of Surah Al-Fatiha. So the translation of Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim is, in the name of Allah, the most merciful and the most graceful, or the most graceful, the most merciful. Okay, all the praise is due to Allah, the Lord of the world. You can see each and every stroke which I showed in the basics I am using in these letters. This writing in this form gives a good texture on paper. It looks like how this script is from the ancient time. You can observe one over there bracket. I used the stroke of D, which stroke I used in letter D, especially I noted there. See, as for bracket, commas, full stop, each and every different shape is there. Whatever shape you like, you can use over there. See, for W also how it's look like somewhat pop-up, means somewhat upside. See, the U, each and every letter, its looks is very good and beautiful. Just you need to give somewhat space and use only bold letters. Don't try to write small letters. Okay, alhamdulillah guys, work done. As you can see, as how I said in intro, I am going to use each and every bold letters in my calligraphy, and what I did, and whatever designs I showed in the basics, that all I applied over here, as how I showed in the T and in O, N, there is an N, A, in all these letters. And also the reason why I used the printer ink is that it absorbs very fast on this paper. Okay guys, so if you also want to try this type of calligraphy, just write in this form and DM on my Instagram account, Blend Art Studio. On my Instagram account I posted n numbers of calligraphy of stroke calligraphy. In this form I written many of manuscripts of Islamic supplications. You can go and have a check over there with n numbers of designs by using many of printer inks. Okay guys, so this is the time to end this video. If you like this video, please share this video to your contact to be more connected with me and my channel Blend Art Studio. If possible, please like it, and also Allah Hafiz, bye bye, take care.